Okay, so this is over the bridge of Angel Eyes, the standard Angel Eyes, and this is on the album Jim Hall Live, which I highly recommend. It's easily in my top three favorite jazz guitar albums of all time. I mean, Jim Hall is just an incredible player. So this is happening over the bridge when it goes to the 251 to F major. So it starts on G minor, and we have this. We start on our flatted third, which is the third fret and the third string, the B flat note. So he does, and then the major seven to the root. So flat three, and then our major seven, which is F sharp or the fourth fret, right? And then up to the G. Then from there, I put my pointer finger on the A on the third string, and then I do a hammer on with my middle finger to the B flat, and then my pointer finger actually goes to the C on the next string. So I'm switching positions a couple times. So I have, sorry, so far we have one hammer on. Now we're on the C7 chord. This is a really cool sound. We're on our C7 chord, and he starts on the sharp 9, which is the E flat, and that's our pinky on the fourth fret of the second string. And then he goes down an octave, so he's actually playing the sharp 9 twice. Once up the octave, once down the octave. And I think I'm pretty sure there's a slide there with the pointer finger, so we got like that. So you're sliding your pointer finger up one, so now you're on actually the third of the C7 chord. And then go up on your pointer finger up one more on the F, and then you put your ring finger on G, you're going to pick that, and then just do two downstrokes, B flat and D. So it's, so actually the F is starting on an upstroke, and then you hammer on from the F to the G. Yeah, sometimes when I slow these down, I forget exactly what the articulations are, so that little last piece of it is F, hammer on to G with your ring finger, and then two downstrokes. Okay, now over the F major chord, some cool stuff going on here. He starts on the fourth fret of the third string, that's going to be our sharp 11 of the F chord, right? Sharp 11, and then ring finger goes up to the D, which is our sixth, and then pointer finger on C. So, and then I set my middle finger up to the B flat on the 8th fret of the 4th string, pull off to the 7th fret, and then pick it again. So that's just the 4 going down to the 3, interval wise. Alright, this next part's really cool. This is just a chromatic approach type thing. So what he's basically, think of it like this. You're taking each note of the F major arpeggio. So first we have C, F, and then A, and this is what he's doing. So starting on the C note, he's doing this. You have two options when you're doing like chromatic stuff. You have the chromatic approach, or you have the scale note approach. So the scale note, literally just means you go right to whatever note in the scale it is. So in this case, think of it, we're starting on the 5. He goes from the scale note above. So the scale note above would be the 6, right? It would be just we'll go one note up in the scale. He goes one scale note above and then one chromatic below. So all the one chromatic below means is if the target note is C, the chromatic note below is going to be B. Just go down a half step. So that gives us this chromatic approach sound. Right? So, right, the note we're approaching is the C. We're approaching it from above and below. And then do the same thing with your F note. So you go to F, the scale note above that is going to be G, right? And then below is going to be E. Right, so scale note above, half step below, which actually happens to also be in the, sometimes the notes will actually still be in the scale, just depending on how the half steps and whole steps line up in the scale. So we get, and then the last one, chromatically approaching the 5, I'm sorry, the third, what am I talking about? The third of the F chord. So the third is up here, it's our 10th fret. So the scale note above would be the B flat, which is our 4th in the scale, and then the A flat would be the chromatic below, right? So So those last three, the finger, I go ring, pointer, pointer. Then I do pinky, pointer, middle, and then ring, pointer, middle. So the whole line goes.